I grew up in a family of abuse and neglect. Mom was bipolar and my dad inherited domestic violence as a way of communication. He beat my mom on a daily basis and they abused each other verbally. My sister Nicole and I both left home in our early teens. She was soft and I was hard. After that, Nicole moved in with her husband and his family, and I moved in with the people on the streets. I did drugs and she did not. In fact, she was totally against them. Nicole was a 4.0 honor student, and I took pride in failing my classes. I had to try really hard to do that because I had above average intelligence. I was expelled from 8th grade because of alcohol possession and being intoxicated on school property. I had a hard time staying out of the judicial system. While incarcerated, I was required to do counseling. My sister didn't have to because she was never in trouble. Nicole married her high school sweetheart at 18. I moved in with my grandma at 17. I slept on her couch because there was no room for me when I found out I was pregnant. I needed to stay clean. I began using again as soon as I gave birth to my daughter at 18. Nicole took me and my daughter in and brought us from California to Colorado in 2000, where I've been living ever since. She showed me how to be self-sufficient by getting a job, an apartment, and human resources. She was pretty much my recovery coach without the label. I became pregnant with my son 3 months after I moved to Colorado. Nicole held my hand through the birth of both of my children as I was a single mother. She was beautiful, petite, smart, dedicated, and had much more tact than I ever did. She was everything I ever wanted to be and more. I think living with her husband's family is where she learned how to do and be that. I got back into drugs and alcohol and was again in the judicial system here in Colorado. Nicole took in my daughter, my son, and me in 2011. During this time, my mother had a massive heart attack at age 58 and died. Nicole never left her side at the hospital. We never really talked with our mother because she couldn't control her mental illness and said unhealthy things to my sister's kids. What I didn't know was that my sister had developed a nasty alcohol habit over the years. I think stuff was coming up for her from her childhood that she could not handle and did not deal with. I was forced to deal with my stuff because of being in the judicial system and probation and such. My sister died on June 1st, the day before my 36th birthday. She was 37. Right before she died, she got her RN degree despite her drinking. She would have helped a lot of people. I miss her laugh the most. At the end of my rope, ready to hang myself with my addiction, I thought about my kids. I thought about the pain I felt when my mom and Nicole left this earth, and I didn't want to ruin my kids' lives more than I already have. I wanted to rebuild my life. I decided to go to therapy, get another job, and slowly get my life back. This time I did it because I wanted to, not because the judicial system required it. I went to a free training class to become a recovery coach, saw an opportunity to rise in my own recovery. I now have enough credits to become a certified recovery coach, where I hope to help people like myself and Nicole. I still miss Nicole.